This is one of the most clever uses I've ever found for under a bridge. This is the Hartford side of the Connecticut River in Hartford, and this is what they call the Riverfront Plaza. It's directly under and next to all of the connectors here in the center of Hartford, but it is like a green oasis down here underneath it all. So this walk stretches along the side of the river on both sides here in Hartford and East Hartford. There's a sculpture park down here, which is what I'm approaching and walking through now. You feel miles away from the rest of the city. Now, I've wanted to come down here and hike for years and years and years. And this morning I took the opportunity to hop the 927 express bus that goes all the way from Hartford right to Travelers in the Old State House here, from Torrington all the way to Hartford. And it stops at the Travelers Plaza. From there you can catch any bus you want, or if you like, you can just come down here and take a wonderful walk. Here's some more of this magnificent walk. It is well maintained. You will find along the way, especially back at the Riverside Plaza, that there are elevators. So if you have trouble navigating steps for any reason, it's not a problem here. They've got that solved. I find this whole place pretty remarkable. It reminds me a bit of downtown Chicago or along the waterfront in Manhattan. I had no idea that this part of the Connecticut River, or that Hartford in and of itself, was this elaborate. It is quite enlightening to visit this part of Hartford, which I've never done before, and I highly recommend it. I'm still investigating here. It's just bizarrely quiet. I'm walking directly under the area where 84 crosses the river and that high swinging exit that goes on to North 91. But down here, it's actually quite peaceful. I've walked down to what is known as the Greater Hartford J.C.'s Community Boathouse. That's right, we've got folks out here. They are mostly crewing out on the river. I have seen a couple people out there doing some fishing. It's down here at what I think is the end of the sculpture park and the walk along the river in this section. We have a playground. Over there you'll see a pavilion, and believe it or not, behind that is a climbing tower, an adventure course, and it has a zip line on either end. Just another astonishing view along the Connecticut River here in Hartford. Down there you can see the major bridges, the Science Center, the Convention Center, and of course the Riverfront Park. Once again, truly amazing spot here along the river. I think I'm going to check out one of these little hiking trails over here a little bit as I pass the boathouse. I don't think I'm really supposed to be here because they're doing their crewing this morning, but it is an amazing place here currently under I-91. I have a lot to investigate today ahead of me, and a lot of it's on foot. So while this looks perfectly lovely down in here, and I don't know how far the trails go, but we're currently alongside the river on one side and I-91 on the other side. And it is absolutely lovely all the way along here. The trails start just north of this lovely boathouse where all of the locals do their crewing in the river. And it's a great place to spend some time. I find this one fascinating. Once again, we're sitting under I-91. You can probably see up there, there's a walkway bridge that goes over the highway. But here is a climbing tower. And up above are all kinds of fixtures. It looks like they have a multitude of things they can use them for. I don't know if it's tightrope walking or what, but there is a catch platform on the other end down there at the end of these lines. So you can make your way all the way through here, across here, and down to the stand on the other end. Pretty amazing for a park in the city. You can hear the highway over my head here. Once again, still under I-91 over here. Coming up on one of my favorite sculptures I found here in the sculpture garden. It's called the Lincoln Sculpture Garden. And this is of a turkey. Really should be the state bird, even though I don't believe it is, but it should be, because they're forever getting in the way when I'm driving in the countryside. But not today, because today I took the lovely 927 bus. Cost $5 to come out here from Hartford. And I didn't have to worry about anything, and this bus drops you off in like the best part of town to be a tourist. There goes a truck that apparently they send down here off and on to make sure that everything is okay along the Riverwalk. So it is patrolled. I find that wonderful, actually. I mean, it is only open during the day, but the idea that they patrol it and it's obviously well maintained is just makes it even more relaxing down here. You just never know what you're going to find. I've got a lot left to look at, and I'm really looking forward to it. This is just the spot. There are so many pieces of highway going over me. There is the bridge, the Buckley Bridge, they call it. There's the dedication for it. Going over the river here is just, you never know what you're going to see. Then you look down there, you got the Founders Bridge. You got the better part of the walkway here. You look on down here, you got the railroad bridge, the boathouse. Just what an incredible urban view from a walkway. This is what I would call the next bridge. It's called the Founders Bridge, I believe is what they call it here in Hartford. Just one of the few that crosses the Connecticut River. And this is underneath Highway, I'm not even sure. But this is where you'll find Riverfront Plaza, and up the hill from there you will find the Connecticut Convention Center, which is a great place to park if you do drive over to come down here, and the Connecticut Science Center, where your kids will have a really, really great time. They have events here all summer, and it's a great place to spend some time. I'm up here now on the Founders Bridge. I love to walk a good bridge. Anybody who knows me knows that about me. And this is the Route 2 bridge. I was wondering about that earlier. Figured that out. You can see off in the distance, you can see the I-84 bridge. See the downtown. You can see the old State House if you look real careful. The other building's the Science Center. And then there is, of course, the riverfront down below.